English, like most exam subjects, is taught primarily so that the students can pass the entrance exam. Therefore, while students generally develop a strong vocabulary, they often cannot communicate fluently. Questions in the English language section of entrance exams primarily test vocabulary more than communication skills. The government asks commuters to arrive at work 1 hour later than usual on the day of the college entrance exams in Korea to avoid making the test takers late. Students do have trouble getting to the place of the test. Emergency vehicles are willing to help them get there in time. During the language direction sections, buses, trains, and taxis must slow down near the exam sites, and use of horns is prohibited. The Korean government is interested in making sure the testing situation is fair and convenient for all students. In the last few weeks before the test, mothers, fathers, and siblings walk quietly around the house so that they do not disturb the students' concentration. Mothers read magazines to get recipes for foods that will increase the students' alertness. Some others even take courses to learn about the test and how to help their students get the highest possible grade. After the test, family members wait in agony to learn the results of the test. Mothers and all the family members go through their own examination hell. Magazine and newspaper articles sometimes give the impression that all Japanese students experience examination hell. In fact, only about half of all high school students attend Juku, and not all of them concentrate on test preparation. Not even all those who take test preparation courses feel intense pressure to do well on the exams. Newspapers and magazines present an accurate picture of examination hell. Focus on listening, listen to the recording of the reading examination hell. You will hear this reading 2 times. The first time, read along with the recording and focus on the speaker's pronunciation and intonation. The second time, listen for meaning the speaker's pronunciation. Do not look at the reading, try to follow the ideas by listening only. As you listen the second time, the speaker will stop occasionally and make statements about the reading. Decide if the statements are true or false. Fill in the space of the circuit T or F according to what you hear and remember from the reading. Writing and discussion questions. Work with a partner or group to complete these questions. Number 1, tell a partner your experiences in applying to colleges or universities, or what you think this experience will be like. Then take note that your partner tells you of his or her experiences. Tell the class what you learned about your partner's experiences. Visit the internet site of one university in another country and find out the basic requirements for admission for international students. Summarize what you learned in one paragraph. Number 3, imagine that you are changing the standards for admission at your university. Decide the importance of each standard. Score it from 1 to 100, with 100 to best score. Give reasons for your choice. Letters of recommendation, university designed admissions text, standardized admissions test, What other possible standards can you think of? Student written essays, interviews with admissions officers, high school grades, and so forth. And let's continue with this, speaking to you about this. Carnarvon was unable to celebrate for long. However, a week after the discovery, he was bitten on the cheek by a mosquito. When he was shaving, he cut open the mosquito bite and it became infected. Within a week, he was dead. Later, it was discovered that King Tut had a wound in the same place on his cheek as Carnarvon. Moreover, at the moment Carnarvon died, Carol's electricity went out, and back in England, Carnarvon's three-legged dog Susie began to howl and then died suddenly. According to newspapers, Carnarvon was the first victim of the curse of King Tut. Reporters claimed that Gary had found the tablet with the curse inscribed on it and hidden it so that his workers would not be afraid. Carter himself always denied that this was true. However, within 10 years, journalists reported that over 12 people connected with the discovery of the tomb had died in suspicious ways. As late as 1970s, when a guard at the King Tut exhibition in San Francisco had a heart attack, people blamed the curse. Death will come on swiftest wings to those who disturb the pharaoh's rest. The curse supposedly said. Was this true? In 2002, Mark Nelson, an Australian medical researcher at Monash University, investigated the curse. He studied the lifespan of all the Europeans present at the opening of the tomb and the discovery of the mummy. He also researched the lifespan of all the